Okay, so she's in the tubby. There she is. She's going to be getting her bathie. I've decided to use a sensitive skin oatmeal because she's older. She has sensitive skin. She's a little dry. I know oatmeal can dry skin, but she's like flaky because oily dry. So it's kind of got to be like that. There, that's the best I can do. My salon needs redone, needs repainted, everything needs redone. Don't judge. I mean, you can judge if you want to, but I really don't give. Beep. Sweetheart. Okay, we already warmed the water up for the princess. We pre-wet her. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I know that stuff. Take a breather. Woo-wee. Take your shake. Take your booty. Take your booty. All right. Let's get it just a little bit wet, sweetie. We don't want to get no water up that little pretty nose or in them little pretty ears. There you go. Good girl. I'm going to use it. There you go. This is veterinary conditioner. And this is a hypoallergenic shampoo conditioner. No wet dog smell. So this is what we're going to use today. A lot of the stuff that we buy, like in the gallon, is like concentrated. So we would mix it in like a bottle. But this is not necessarily concentrated. I just buy this for like special clients. I do like, honestly, I should buy this stuff in big bottles because I do so many like special needs dogs and older dogs. I've just recently started taking new clients again. I have a lot of health problems, and my daughter also, even though she's young, it sucks. So I will only do dogs if I can. If I feel like I can't, I will cancel them, and my clients know that. These are babies. These are life. These aren't some retail. These aren't something that I would never forgive myself if I had a dog just because I decided I wanted to do a dog because I need money. I would never do that. I wouldn't, I couldn't. I have my own babies and I would never just, I wouldn't. Scrub the tum-tum. Scrub the tum-tum. I don't think you need your glands. Ooh, she needs her glands done. This isn't going to be pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Yeah. Ooh, woo, wee. That was you. I know that's what I'm saying. Thank you. I don't need it. Don't need it. Oh, you sicko. God, Lord, you're like my Frenchie. Oh, he'll eat anything too. Thank you, girl. You need it done, huh? Oh, my. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. We don't always do it without, like, owner permission. But I got her permission years ago to do that. She said, if they were done, do them. I try not to, especially on young dogs, because sometimes once you start doing glands, you gotta keep doing glands. But some dogs, they just need them done. Most dogs do it naturally. But as they get older, overweight dogs, certain breeds, things like that. There's the face. I know. I don't want to get up your nose. There you go. Good girl, honey. Good girl. All right, let's do a little bit of conditioners. And then you'll be all done. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, God. Just get splashed everything today with the flippin' zippers. Hey, would you like me to say my Shakespeare lines? You know I'm off book, and I know them. Happy beefy, CSR renowned Duke. Oh, what the? Hi again. What the heck? Let's get this thing right here. There. Okay, I'm playing the male role of Aegeus, and Midsummer's My Dream. My daughter got the fairy role, but she's an amazing fairy. My son, he plays Snout, which means he plays a wall. It's going to be really funny. Our director's name is Peter. We have a really good cast and crew, but I don't know if I've ever worked, what's this? Just a mole. With Locally, I mean, I guess I've worked with a couple of people a couple years ago that weren't, not that they were bad at all. Well, I mean, one of them wasn't a good person. But that was the only one that I ever really worked with that was truly not a good person. I mean, I don't know, maybe he just had mental health issues. I don't know, I shouldn't say that. But it's not somebody that I would really want to work with. I gotta comb out her eye boogers and put some stuff on her face. She's so cute. I love all my dog clients. Even, I used to do a lot of behaviors. I was trained to do like behavior dogs. But as I got older, as I got more health problems, it's a lot harder to do them. I still do, if it's something that I can manage and train them down, which generally I can, honey. You gotta stay in the tub. I gotta get the little comb here. Let's comb these eye boogers out. I know, we gotta get them out. Here's my little eye booger comb. There you go, baby. There you go. Good girl. Let's rinse it. And I always disinfect everything. Oh, I can't wait to get my floors done upstairs and move all my stuff back up so that I can have my whole salon back. Okay, all right, sweetie, that's probably been sitting long enough. Get your rinse. Let's get your rinse. We don't want you to go home itchy, babe. No itchy puppies. We don't want itchy puppies around here. We want you to go home feeling like $1,000,000. Yeah. Yeah. All right, there you go. There you go. Can you shake it off? I know some groomers will train the dogs not to shake until they're out of the way. I mean, I thought about it, but you know what? I don't care. I'm a dog groomer. I'm going to get wet. I'm going to get furry. This is what it is. It's a dog's natural thing to me. I actually had this client. Oh my God, this client was... I felt bad for the dog. She had a cute little Shih Tzu. Kept it real short because she didn't want the fur. Why people get a dog when they don't want fur and they don't want anything to do with the dog. She literally, every time the dog would sniff, which is a dog's natural thing, it's what keeps them going. That's what they're supposed to do. She would smack the dog. And she was teaching the dog, he doesn't need to sniff, he doesn't need to sniff. He couldn't sniff, he couldn't bark, he couldn't whine. I'm like, really? I mean, I don't know. Just that lady, I don't know. I hope that dog, because she came to me like 2 or 3 times, and I think she knew that I was kind of, I'm always nice. I mean, I'm sure they could tell by my face and my demeanor if they are doing something I don't like. That's probably what happened, because I don't want the dog to like go somewhere or not get groomed, you know? Yes, look how cute that is. Look at that cute little lady face. Oh, so cute. All right. Okay, so we're gonna dry her. This is the dryer I was telling you about earlier. So there's the dryer, but I'm not probably gonna record the dry because it's just so it's loud and annoying and stuff. And she doesn't take too long. I'm probably gonna blow her off mostly. And then we do, I know a lot of people don't like kennel dryers, but we don't have like regular kennels. We have just the cage kennels. And we have like a fan and another dryer like that, but it's smaller. And we'll like just put them in front of the dryer for dogs that are really nervous because we don't want them to flip off the table. We'll like put a little blanket or towel in there. We turn it on low and just let them dry. You know, and we monitor them too, you know. But for a lot of dogs, it seems to work. Some people will say, well, that's the lazy way. It's not lazy. It's humanity. If the dog actually hates the dryer, why force it on them? You know, and I mean, honestly, it takes us groomers longer to do it that way. So it's not lazy because it takes longer to dry the dog that way. I would prefer just to dry the dog, get him dried like that. But if it's going to make the dog uncomfortable, why am I going to do that? Anyhow, pause. Just so you can see, this is just kind of the dryer. She's a good girl. I just don't like holding the phone and not her. I don't think she's Superman, but you never know. Anyhow, pause. Whoo! I'm done with that. There we are again. There, okay. Good girl. Now we gotta get the comb and brush out. I need to buy another brush. This one has little balls on it, but my brushes are just falling apart. I'm gonna have to order some good ones. I have regular, like, you know, grooming brushes, but I don't know what happened to my little what. I like the ones with little nubs, especially for little dogs like this that have like, you know, thinner fur, more sensitive skin. I just feel like it's better for breaking tangles and mats without causing too much pain or brush burn. Because if you brush your dog at home, you do have to be careful because you could cause brush burn. I know when I was first learning years and years and years and years ago, I did that once with a dog and I didn't know. I was just brushing the dog. I wasn't brushing hard or nothing like that, but then I realized that there was like red streaks on the dog. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, that's brush burn. You got to be careful how you brush it. And they taught me how to do it, you know, like 20 years ago, whatever it was. And it all worked out. So I can learn. And you know what? The redness on the dog was like gone before the people even picked it up. It was fine. And, you know, we did let the owners know, you know, just to keep an eye on it. But there wasn't anything there, honestly, to keep an eye on. But anytime, anything, even if I click a nail, anything, if I notice it, which I do, if something happens, I always tell the owners because I would want somebody to be honest with me about the dogs. I've worked with and for groomers that weren't always, sorry, sweet peas, weren't always quite that honest. So yeah, just, I don't know. I mean, you don't always have to, I guess. I mean, especially quick nails, but I mean, because it happens. But you never know if it's gonna like cause a problem or something, you know? And why is this turning? What the friggin' freak? Huh? What the friggin' freak? Alright, let's get you done here, huh? Well, if I should, you know what? Let me do something here. Let me do the orange and see if I can go reverse with it to get it done so there's not so much scissoring. My next dog will be the same. Oh, somebody just messaged me and said, hi there, George. I am not George. Not even close to George. Well, I mean, I'm playing a man in the midsummer's my dream. So, I'm a little closer to George than I think. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, this is working out nice. This is working out nice. Yeah, I like it. Not too short, not too long. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the reverse. Oh, I'm so afraid to reverse. So we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it and hope for the best. Oh, good. Yay, me! Not too short. I was worried about if it's going to bulge you because you're so thin these days. I have to put this in the nose. Alright, this video is at 12 minutes. So I'm going to shut it off. And then I will turn it back on when we're done. Because it really should be maybe 10 or 15 more minutes. And then I'll turn it on for like a few minutes when I'm scissoring. And then the final product. Okay, so the shave's pretty much done. I do have to scissor a little bit. I have my curves. I have my thinning shears, and I have my little straights. Okay, sweet peas. You're gonna be such a pretty princess, just like always, huh? Let's see, let's just comb this out a little bit more here, babe. We'll finish your face first. Let's see, I don't know if we can turn that back there a little bit. Here we go, hold on. Ding, ding, ding. You hear that? Sound like the dryer's done. Hold on, my sweet. You know what? We're going to have to reshave under that eye there. I know I got the boogers out, but now there's some more, what do you call that there? Something. Yeah, look at that girl. Oh my goodness. Look at that princess. She's so beautiful. The beautiful girl. Yes, you are. I know. You're a good girl. I know, I got you. Oh, you got a little red underneath there. Dagnabbit. Well, it'll go away. I don't know why it's like that. Let me see. Is it? Oh no, it's just a little wet. That's all. Just a little wet. Just make it look a little more pink. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let's see. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm not just going to keep the scissoring on. I was just You all see some scissors, even though you technically can't because the camera's backwards from her face. But I'm just using thinning shears just to like even it up and lay the fur down. Something that, so I don't have to touch her skin so much with blades and make her all itchy. We don't want her to be itchy. See, our goal here is to make the babies feel good, huh? Yes. That's gonna have to be something. All right, so see, let's see, let's spin around here, babe. Just show them how, see, it's open a little bit, huh? Yeah, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll do a part 3, a real quick short. Now, we're just gonna pause and then we'll do it.